So I'm here at the lot this morning. It's a beautiful morning. You can see, you just get the sense of the trees, right? It's a gorgeous lot. I hate we gotta take all these trees out, but nothing we can do about it. So you will notice we've got some equipment on site. We've got this decent sized excavator here, and then we've got another smaller one over here, which has uh, a shovel on the front to help grade, right? So the grader is supposed to be here hopefully tomorrow morning, along with the guys cutting the trees. Those guys are going to be gone. It's a nice, cool fall morning, and I wanted to just talk about. You can see through the bushes there, the silt fence. So if you're new to building a house, typically, especially if you disturb more than 1 acre, you have to have an erosion control plan. So because our lot's 1.1 acres, it automatically got flagged and kicked into that, and this will be in one of the more stringent counties in North Carolina. We're in the same county as Charlotte, so it's a big city. But the interesting thing is, they didn't actually require much in the way of that plan. So we're not going to clear all the way back. And I did that on purpose, partly for the boys, but also we're disturbing less than 1 acre. So the hope was it wouldn't get flagged at all for erosion control plan. But it did. And it turns out we're in the Goose Creek watershed. We don't have any issues on our lot, but it's an automatic hold from the county. So the county really wants to see the erosion control plan. And if you can tell from the pictures here, the lot slopes from the top up here down this way. So all that's required is a silt fence along this edge over here and on the front side. And if you don't know what a silt fence is, it's S-I-L-T, not S-I-L-K. And it's to keep the settlement, the dirt, from washing into the storm water runoff. And so if you look, all these fine particles here, right? So you don't want the rainwater mixing with it and getting into the watershed. So all a silk fence is, or silk, excuse me, I said silk fence. Silt fence is this black wrap, and you just zip tie it to some post here, right? And in order to remove the hold, the county wants to know that this is in place. So I was waiting on the grader to get this done. He said it was going to be done yesterday, or excuse me, day before yesterday, and he did it yesterday. But it's here, so now I can remove the hold. And obviously, if your lot slopes differently, you're going to have silt fence in a different spot. See, we've got the permit pole up. So that's pretty much it for the erosion control plan. They have a form you fill out, and you just kind of sketch where the silt fence is going to go, and that's pretty, that's all you got to do. It was way easier than I thought. I'm a licensed engineer, so I wasn't really concerned about it. I can seal an erosion control plan if I need to, but it wasn't required. So the other little interesting piece is there is a stormwater runoff drain over here, and nothing special was required for that either. Pretty much we're just going to double layer the silt fence around it and call it good. But they can't even get in here until they clear some of this out. But spider. I don't know if you can see it back there, but let's try to get a better angle. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's your stormwater runoff drain. Looks like it's doing a lot, right? But that's it. So we should start grading hopefully tomorrow and cutting trees down. I've also got the electrician scheduled hopefully for next week to come in and put the temp power. Because everything's buried, I had to call in a locate. If you're in North Carolina, it's 811. That should be done Wednesday. And then once we get the grading, sort of roughing in the front side, what I'll have to do is get the surveyor back out here to mark the basement footprint before the excavator starts cutting in the basement. And the reason for that is the mason wants to kind of drive that excavation in the basement so they can have a spot for their pump trucks, for lay down areas, that sort of thing. So really, if I don't coordinate that with them, they said it's pretty much just going to be more expensive. So anyway, that's it. Have a great weekend.